We're live! Happy anniversary, Mega Man X4! 29 years. Holy crap. This game is quite a big deal in Mega Man history. Everyone loves it, and I understand why. We'll get into it in a second. Let me get the chat up here so I can read stuff. Heck yeah! Reading is such a cool skill. Oh, actually, 1 second. Okay. Up. Let's get in the chat up here, and then we will be good to go. Okay, make sure OBS is in the perfect position. Oh, actually, no, let's move it a little further there. I'm sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, but I assure you it all makes sense. It's all well ordered in the grand scheme of what I'm setting out to do. Let me move this so I can see if I'm dropping frames. Scoot that over to the side. I'm sorry, I should really make sure I got all this stuff figured out before I go live. But who got time for that? Am I right? Oh, also, since it's been known to mess things up in the past, make sure HDR is off. That has been a problem before. Turn that off. And I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. It's looking fine. Yep, looking fine and dandy. Let me test out the chat here. Test. I'm not seeing that message in chat. That's got me a little concerned. Okay, never mind. It was just scrolled too far down. Shouldn't be a big problem. Okay, let's get to it. Mega Man X4. Holy crap, this game is... Yeah, it made its mark on Mega Man history, for real. A lot of people say that this is their favorite game, like their favorite Mega Man game. Definitely, it's definitely up there in terms of quality with regard to the X titles, especially. But we're going to get into this. I am going to do Dark Zero. Because he's my man. He's my man with a plan. Okay, how do I do this again? I think it's R, and then press right 6 times. And hold... Maybe that worked. I think I was supposed to let go of the start button. I'm not entirely sure. Let me actually reset, because I think I messed that up. Also, I didn't think we really focused on the opening for the game, which I think we should. It's quite momentous. Oh, dude, that PlayStation opening is so nostalgic. So many fond memories associated with that intro. Because PlayStation was like my main console for Mega Man games back then. It was my first console. I played the majority of like the early 2000s Mega Man games on there, I believe. Let me turn this up. Kino! Yo! Your attention is now properly divided between my stream and Killua's, and who knows, maybe others. Hey man, hey, hope you're doing okay today. Yo, Kino, did you ever play Mega Man X4? Off-stream game night, gotta lurk, have a good stream. Gotcha, man. Lurk as much as you want. Hey, just happy to have you on board. Yeah, dude, this is such a memorable opening too. Like, I know the Japanese version had its own really great song associated with this opening. You know, it was a vocal track and everything. But I really like this one, too. I think the English version is also quite good in its own right. I like especially how it, you know, the actions in the animation are very nicely synced to the song. I feel like that's not so much the case with the vocal opening in the Japanese version. It doesn't sync as well to kind of what's going on in the animation. And maybe probably because it's not really meant to be, honestly. Like it was just supposed to be a vocal song that went along with the opening. But I feel like this opening was made specifically for this animation, and therefore it goes a lot better with it. You know, it's just more properly synced, I think, to what's going on there. But yeah, this is okay. Hold on, we gotta get into the actual game. Heck yeah! I'm gonna do a little config with controls too. Okay, R, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then let go of R, I think, and press circle and X. And that's how you get the black 0. I hope that worked. If it didn't, I'll have to look up a FAQ or something. Oh, we got this end opening too. Some of the most memorable cutscenes in Mega Man history. All Malaverick hunters. Dude, if you listen to that announcer, he's legit he's not saying Maverick, he's saying Malaverick. What the heck? That's also a very memorable cutscene. You know, partly for the voice acting, of course, but it also stands, you know, quite like for the Mega Man lore, it's quite important as well. That's the first time where we actually get to like actual confirmation that Dr. Wily built Zero. It was heavily hinted in other games, specifically X3, you know, which came before this. But this is where we actually get confirmation. So it's kind of it was a big deal for its time because you actually get to see like that's clearly Wily, and you clearly get to see that your suspicions were confirmed from the other X games, where again it was hinted, but they never quite said it. So you know, and you know how it goes with these games. It's like unless it's actually stated outright, it could kind of be anything, honestly. Oh no, I'm going with L1 for that. Giga Attack R2, learn move triangle. That sounds good. I think we got the dark armor too. No, we didn't. What? I might change that out. Or not. Yeah, you know, I want to switch that out. Actually, I want to do this right. We're starting the game. Yo, firecrackers outside? What do they think it is? The 4th of July? You know what? Let me actually double check to see what the command is for the Black Zero. Hold R1, press right 6 times, release the R button, then hold B. Hold B or circle on the PlayStation. Oh, and press start. That's what I didn't do last time. I pressed X. Okay, getting into it. One, two, three, four, five, six. Holding that, and then pressing start. Okay, that should work. Sky Lagoon, baby. Enja! Yo, welcome in, man. Hey. Happy 29th anniversary X4, am I right? This game made its mark on Mega Man history, and I dare say even video game history. It was kind of it was a really big deal when it came out, and to this day, it stands as I think one of the most beloved Mega Man games in the franchise. So I feel like I really needed to honor it with a stream of its own. I haven't played this game in forever, but yeah, I remember playing it a lot back in the day. So I might have lost a lot of what I once had, but you know, it'll all be good. All be in good fun. Enja, did you ever play this game, or were you more of a Battle Network person? I'm sorry, I keep saying Enja, but then you confirmed last time it was supposed to be Ninja, so. I like to mess around with the saber cancel. I'm not the best at it, but I like to mess around with it. Very specific. You can't just be mashing the buttons. You have to make sure that you're, you know, it's very rhythmatic. Ouch. I will say the one thing that really sticks out in the game is a bit of input lag. It's a little tricky to get used to again. I also said before, either or. Also never played the games. Had the collection on Steam, sure, but have not played on the X Games yet. Oh, gotcha. I forgot about that. Excuse me for that. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Well, dude, you're gonna have to pick up these games at some point. The X Games are very much beloved. Like if you ask any Mega Man fan what their favorite series is, chances are they're either gonna say Battle Network or X. Those are I think those are the most popular answers. Also I'm dead. Great start. Yeah, this is a very much beloved game. Actually, a little fun fact. For Mega May, I heard Terra mention... Whoa, almost died at the same spot there. I heard Terra mention that, you remember how submissions work for Mega May. Like, people threw in their submissions for different games that they wanted to play and showcase. And, generally... Whoa, okay, hold on. I should focus a tad bit. Yeah, but generally, a few people were interested in, different games. And there wasn't really any game that really had a monopoly on people, like, fighting for it, to showcase it. But this was one of those games. This is the game that by far had the most submissions for Mega Man for showcases. Like, they were straight up... I remember Terra mentioned that there were straight up over a dozen people who submitted this game for a showcase. And in the end, they turned it into a big, like, relay race sort of thing, to accommodate all those people who submitted, because there were just that many. And I think that's a proper testament to just how well beloved it is. But yeah, a lot of people grew up with this one, just loving it to death. It really stands as, I think, one of those Mega Man games that doesn't have a whole lot of problems. Like, in comparison, mainly X games, Like, if you look at the majority of the X games, there's usually at least one problem that kind of brings it down, The only games I think that you can't, that you're hard-pressed to find compelling problems with are X1 and X4. That's been my experience, like, mingling with the fandom and getting their opinions on, like, their favorite Mega Man games and whatnot. Oh, we got another one going on here.
Brave soldiers of Replifors, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace. We will build our own nation of Reploids. But remember, this is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation, a sanctuary for all Reploids, our own utopia. Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice. Let us fight valiantly, with courage and
Vividly.
without fear, for we are the Repliforce. The most powerful army in history!
Dude, I love Sigma's voice in this.
Has finally taken action. And now, my Maverick Hunters, what will you do? I'll be watching closely from here on out.
I love Sigma's voice in this. I love it a lot more than the voice that they brought in for X8 and onward. I like the, like the higher tone, which kind of like, because for the other games, most of the time in the script, you're hearing him like going hee 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 hee, and I feel like that kind of laugh accommodates a higher voice as opposed to a lower voice. He's got a really deep voice in X8 and onward, and it's a really good voice actor they got for him there. Like he's also cool in his own right, but I've always been fonder of his X4 voice. I think it just sounds more villainy, and like the kind of caliber of villain that Sigma is, like this diabolical sort of like almost he's got like a fiendish side to him, which I think suits a like a more diabolical higher voice like what he has in here in this game. So okay, but we can get right into this now. I don't remember which one I usually do first. I guess it could be anyone. But who should it be exactly? Let's try Megman Dragoon. See how far my saber canceling gets me. Again, I like fooling around with the saber cancel techniques. Speedrunners, like, they got it down completely, but there's a certain technique, and it's really just difficult to execute because you have to alternate between dash and saber in a very rhythmic pattern. You can't just mash the buttons, but if you do it fast enough, you could do like this consistent saber attack, which is very nice. It deals out damage faster than your standard triple combo. But yeah, it's pretty tricky to get down. So who knows if I'll take advantage of it that well. Yes, please. Oh, wait, that's scary. Whoa, okay. Dang, they got him coming here. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, yo, Varunius! Welcome the heck in, man. Yo, happy anniversary to Mega Man X4. 29 years, man. 29 years. Next year it's going to be 30, and that's where a really big celebration should take place, honestly. Yo, Varunius, did you know that during Mega May, I mean, you know how that system worked with submissions, of course. Like, you submit, I mean, people submit their own, their submissions, like, to showcase a game. Look at me, dang, I'm in it. Yeah, but people, submitted, the games they wanted to showcase, and, with luck, they got in. And usually, no one was really fighting over any particular game for the most part during Mega May. Like, it was pretty, pretty fair all around. But this is the one game which got the most submissions out of any other entry, I think, during Mega May. It got over a dozen submissions for people who wanted to showcase it. It was crazy. Which I think that more than anything speaks to just how much love surrounds this game. Want to submit a couple of ROM hacks for Mega Monday now that my schedule is opening up. Oh, dude, you should totally do that. Yeah, they're always welcoming those submissions too for Mega Monday. Like I legit read, I mean, that for the most time, they said this themselves, that for the most time, if someone submits something, it'll be a guaranteed thing. There might be a bit of a wait with it, depending on how many other submissions they got backed up. But yeah, it's a thing. So I think you got a guaranteed chance to make it work out. But it might take a few weeks depending on how many other people have submitted. But yeah, they're very open with those submissions even today. Like they take their philosophy for Mega May right into Mega Monday. And Mega Monday's been going on for a long time. Oh, we're so dead. It's totally over, actually. Gedge. Okay, well, I guess we're doing that again, or just picking another stage. Let's pick another stage, actually. I don't know which one's easier with the standard default saber. It's gonna be a hard pick. I got a heart tank, though, so that's pretty cool. Should I do Slash Beast? I think he's pretty hard, too. Web Spider? You think so, Verunius? Okay, might as well. Have ideas for one in particular? Yeah, which one's that, man? He protects the secret weapon of the jungle. Yeah, it's been ages since I played this. I never really got good at it. But yeah, it was one of the X games which I played more than the others, I think. Oh, this right alongside X1, I think, were one of my two big ones. And X8 also was another one. Played X8 a lot. Those were kind of my top three whenever I wasn't playing Zero, which you were kind of hard pressed to find me not playing Zero, honestly. Wasn't there a secret somewhere? Yeah, that's it. Or no, that's for X, I guess. The Mega Man 5 Proto Man mod? Oh, wait, that sounds awesome. Should totally do that, man. Yeah, show them all what for. Dude, you were legit good at these games, too. Or like every Mega Man game I've seen you play, you're like crushing it, man. It's impressive. Same with Super Mario 64. It's like you were legit skilled with these games. Thank you, by the way, for humoring us with the Kaizo hack yesterday. Unless it's Mega Man 9? Not necessarily that one, huh? Too hard for you, man? Yeah, I think Mega Man 9 is fun, though. I wish it had Slide, I wish it had Charge Buster, but it's fun for what it is. Only real X game you played was Command Mission? Hey, great one, man! Yo, that's a good game. I respect that. I mean, if you are going to play any X game that is not a traditional action game, I think X Command Mission should be it. Not like you have a whole lot to choose from in that department, of course. But still. It is what it is. 2 lives? Why'd I end up with 4 last time and now I only have 2? I will say, playing an X game after being very familiar with Zero is quite shocking, honestly. like, I can't help but notice all these dead frames of animation. And it's like, you know, I feel like they could have optimized the input sensitivity a little better. Or just made it so that, you know, like when you actually press a button, you're actually going forward with your action, as opposed to like letting it rev up. I think that's like my biggest complaint, honestly. Like when you press the dash button, there are a few frames where Zero has to rev up, you know? A few frames of animation where he has to like wait a bit. And same thing with the Saber, I think. So it takes a little adjusting too. Obviously, if you grew up with X, you're not gonna really mind that. But I'm primarily schooled in Zero, where that's not usually a problem. You're in ad hell? I'm sorry about that, Veronius. Yeah, that's a telling sign that you're in mobile. You know, gotta get those U-block origin strats going. Yeah, but Command Mission was a whole lot of fun. And I was never really into turn-based games. I'm still not to this day, to be honest with you. Like, I grew up with action games. I grew up with Mega Man, you know, as a platformer, as an action game. Yeah, there were a lot of those games to the point where, you know, I would play one right after another, and that was kind of what I would associate as the main experience for video games after that. So to this day, I have a hard time getting into other games that are not action or like platformer or anything along that. Oh wait, this is easy actually. Yeah, this is the starting boss for sure. Yep, he got me. GG's, man. Give Command Mission a shot one day. Oh, you haven't played it, Verunius? No way. Yo, yeah, definitely put that on your radar. Yeah, great characters. Good story. Yeah, I mean, I think mostly, it's the characters mostly that stand out in Command Mission. Because, like, as an RPG, as a turn-based RPG, specifically, it kind of needs all those characters. So, and it does quite well in that department. Like, there are some really memorable characters. You got some really cool designs going on for them, too. Yeah, this is the starting boss for sure. Rip Perfect Run? Oh, we bid farewell to that whole concept, like, back in Dragoon stage. Gambit, I mean Spider. Yeah! Wait, Verunius, how do you know about that if you never played it? Yo, gotta appreciate the announcer saying the word as it was meant to be said. Like, such an authentic Japanese accent he's putting on to say that word. Know of the characters? Oh, okay, gotcha. Have you ever seen it being played? Like, if you went back to it now, or if you played it nowadays, would the whole story be spoiled for you? Okay, Web Spider, what does his weapon do? I wish they gave you a little demonstration. That'd be quite nice. I feel like I'm supposed to go into webs or Split Mushroom next. As for playing it, I'm blind. Okay. Blind as AF. Yo, Brunius, who came up with that? Who came up with the as AF thing? Was that you, or was it Easy? Or was it someone else? Okay, I think it's the stab. It is. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. Think it was Easy? That makes sense. Hey, Easy, have you caught up with, or excuse me, Verunius, have you caught up with Easy lately? How's he doing, do you know? If we don't do a movie night, I basically never catch up with him. Dang, it's amazing how fast I whittled down. Isn't there something up here? Arc tank or something? Wait, there's something up here, isn't there? Or am I thinking of another room? I think I'm thinking of another room. Hope I am. Ouch. It's not over yet. Hello? Hop up, please. Oh, great, he respawns. Wonderful. A note to self. Don't jump. Don't dash jump up walls like that. What happened to the audio? The audio's freaking out a bit. I don't think that happened in the original game. Really? What did I get hit by? The bullet, I guess? Oh, I'm not getting that today. Yo, nice try. Ouch. Oh, yes, please. Oh, this looks fun. In a not-so-fun way. Okay, do your thing. And leave me alone. Over here. Ouch. Well, he just put up a video on his YouTube about backwards compatibility. Oh, did he really? Dang, how did I not catch that? I'm following him, so what the heck? Lame. Okay, well, thank you for telling me, Verunius, because I'm going to watch that now. I'm going to make sure I give that a good old-fashioned watch. Okay, let's see if I can... Oh. That's good. Holy crap, that's good. I didn't think it was going to do that much damage. Ooh, you love to see it, man. Wait, he's going to maul me now. He's going to Darth Maul me now. Haha! Got him! Oh, dude, I love stages where the weakness works against both the mini-boss and the main boss. Can't wait until I get the Spin Slash. That's my main gig. Hello? You roll now? What the heck? Yeah, you gotta go. Hello? What? Okay. Saber? Uh-oh. We're gonna get hit. Okay. In the business! Strike Command in Mega Man 10? Wait, what? What's that about? What'd I miss? Yo! We did the thing! Oh, oh. Triple Blade cuts Goalkeeper and Strike Man. Wait, what about Triple Blade? What was the subject that linked to Triple Blade? Or the Goalkeeper? Or Strike Man? I don't know. I'm forgetting what I'm saying. Attention is appropriately divided. Or misappropriately. What are we talking about? I'm getting lost. Verunius, did you play this growing up? Or like when was the soonest that you got to play this game? Or the earliest you got to play it? Was it during the X collection, or was it the original? Or was it the Legacy collection? Because those are the three. Ooh, don't you dare. How is he not opening up? It's not over yet. Played X5? Oh, interesting. That was actually my first X game as well. I got into X4 with the X Anniversary Collection on PS2. Oh, already? Okay. Let's split this mushroom. And went back to X1. Okay. So, via the X collection, or did you find the original somehow? I don't know what consoles you had growing up. What consoles did you have growing up, actually? If I might ask. Nope, I can't do that. Okay, if I remember correctly, I could just keep stabbing him like this. Oh, or get stabbed in turn. Yo, it gets the back shot. Nice. It hits on the back. That's awesome. Okay. You can do this. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, now I can probably kill him here. Yeah, we in business, boys! Oh, dude. I remember this game gave me so much of a hard time when I was a kid. Like, as Zero. I remember these bosses just gave me heck. When I first played it as a kid. Grilled mushroom, I know! Putting him on the old electric grill. Oh, it was through emulation? Okay, gotcha. Well, you were tech savvy then, growing up. That was, things... Yeah, I didn't get into that whole thing until way later. Well, mostly because I grew up with dial-up internet, so that would put a wrench in your plans to make that stuff work out. Although maybe internet didn't really factor into it as much, because you would have been playing that offline. Although, the computer hardware wasn't the best either. It probably wouldn't have worked if I tried it. I mean, we're talking about, these were the days when I was trying to stream. Or no, well, that was way later, honestly. But I had a laptop back then where I tried to stream on, and it was taking up 50% of the CPU. Dang, what a time to live. What a time to live in. It was around my high school years when I got into SNES emulation. Okay. Yeah, dude, you were tech savvy then. I was not. Well, and my hardware was crap, and my internet was crap, so there are a few things that were going on there. Okay, what does split mushroom give you that I could use? Vernius, what does split mushroom give you again? I don't want to get set on this. It's also when I first placed Mega Man based on SNES. Oh, heck yeah, man. Yo, the GOAT. The absolute goated game. I could play that game any day of the week and have just as much fun now as I did when I first played it. Oh, double jump. Oh, okay. That's kind of weird, but... okay, I'll roll with it. In that case, well, I can't take on Cyber Peacock. I don't have the flame. Can't take on Storm Owl. I don't have the big attack. Might be able to do Beast. Let's do this one. How hard can it be? So I found out from links that this stage, or rather, I guess I should say the desert stages in Mega Man Zero 1 are a homage to this stage. Apparently, the desert in Mega Man Zero was this area once in the bygone era of the X days. And you know, as soon as Lynx mentioned that, I could totally see it, because the desert stage has all these like weird ramp structures which kind of look like old ruins, but they're all slanted, and they look a lot like the race. Oh, also we have to go back for that. We just exit the stage. Probably not. We're gonna dedge. We're gonna dedge up here. I can't double jump with the Ride Chaser, unfortunately. You know what would be so cool if there was a pit placed right at the opening stage of this section here. Am I right? Wouldn't we all want that? I know I would. I know I asked Capcom directly for that. I hope they make a game in the future where that's actually a thing, because that would be the coolest thing ever, and I'm sure everyone would want it. We had these laptops sometimes to do work on. When I got finished, I'd boot up either something from NES or SNES collection. Same thing with computers in the library. Oh, nice! Oh, that's a golden opportunity, man. Yeah, I guess, you know, I guess I really could have gotten into emulation back then. If we're talking, like, older consoles, like the SNES or NES. Yeah, those all might have been totally fine. But I'm kind of glad anyway that I got to play it how I did on the PS2 collections, because there were some really nice quality of life features in the PS2 collections. Specifically for the classic collection, you know, the classic PS2 anniversary collection. I mean, the LNR weapon switching, the Navi mode. Yeah, it was just really cool. Like the anti-flicker features, I always really appreciated that stuff. They're older games, yeah, and you could argue that they really should be experienced with all those, you know, all the wonkiness of the original hardware. But, I mean, what can I say? I like not having seizures. I like not having epilepsy. Oh, Dedge. Do you have an option to give you 4 lives? I think the Mega Man X5 had that, but I guess this game doesn't. Oh, I love this music too. I have this on my MP3 player for workouts. It's kind of a lighthearted theme, honestly. I'd say it's one of the more lighthearted themes in the X series. Like usually the X series themes, they go really hardcore, you know, with like really big rock tunes, and you know, they just really go hard in general. But this one kind of doesn't. Also, are you gonna maul me? Are you gonna straight up Darth Maul me? Dedge. It was an item you get in X5 that did. Okay, so it was an item thing in X5. Gotcha. Oh, I forgot I could dash. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should use that. Whoa, okay. Help! That was possibly the worst time to use that attack. That's cool to hear your history, though, Verunius, because I never really got that story. Oh, wait, if I use this, I could shoot upward. I can't really get it quite right, though, can I? Actually, let's not do that. Can I charge? I can't charge. So, what's the purpose of Stingray? Oh, wait, did I kill him? I was gonna ask what the purpose of Stingray being there was and why you could damage him. But then he just straight up dipped out. Oh, wait, he's back. Oh, I got him again. Look at that. That dash does crazy damage then, huh? Maybe I'll do it this time? Go. We did it! Let's go! We did it, Reddit! Oh, time for some yeah! Yeah time! He's a hazard, kind of like Impact Man in 11. Oh, okay, gotcha. That explains it. Well, you just keep coming back. Oh, I can spin now! Oh, wait, that's awesome! Yeah! 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 Can I damage these things? Okay, they're getting in my way, and that kind of ticks me. Ouch. Hi, guys! You're in the possibly worst place you could be. Could you please stop? Okay. Yeah, I thought I could do a little dash canceling there, but didn't quite work out how I'd liked it to. Hey, man, come on. We're almost there. Really? Why would you do that? Oh, great. What is this? Okay. Whew. Dang, that was clutch. We did it, though. Thumbs up. Kienkyaku. Dash button while jumping may be executed in the air. Oh, okay, so it's a dash, like a damage dash. I like it. Now, who's weak to that is my main question. Did I miss anything? We did 3 bosses so far, so that should be all. Stingray's collision extends out in front on him, funny enough. Extends out in front of him? Oh. Oh, okay, so his hitbox is funny? Is that what you're saying? Because his hitbox is bigger than it looks? Yeah, 3 bosses, so we did 3 so far. Who next? Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Okay, well, these guys are weak to fire. Him and Walrus. Slash Beast, I'm not sure about. This guy's weak to something else. So it's a toss-up between Slash Beast and Dragon. Magma Dragoon. Let's try Dragoon again. We got 3 heart tanks now. We might have enough health to dish it out. A sub-tank would be nice, though. Not gonna lie. Magma Dragoon! I like how it sounds like that guy was held at gunpoint for a split second when he said that first word. He's like, Magma Dragoon! It's like Dragoon is holding him ransom. Okay, yeah, don't do that, please. That Spin Slash doesn't do much damage, huh? Yeah, we're already dead. Omae wa mo shinderu. We're already dead. Actually, that's not how he said it, is it? I gotta get that right. It's Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani? That's how it goes. It's skewed in a way you can stand behind him and get some pot shots. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do with the dash saber cancel a while back, and I'm terrible at it, but I tried. But I noticed that. Like I remember other people playing that, and like their main strat is to get behind him and pray that he comes down so that they can get behind him. But it's quite tricky. I'll take that. Hey. Oh, this is where meteors happen, or flaming balls, whatever you want to call them. Also, we are in trouble, I think. Is it gonna fall? Okay, there's... I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it with 1 life. Here's hoping for the best and expecting the worst. Oh. That would be really nice if I had a sub-tank, not gonna lie. You know what I really should do? I should try to make use of the mecha suit, whatever that's called. I can't believe, every time I have to ask about that name, I'm always so inclined to call it the Ride Chaser, but it's not the Ride Chaser. But I always want to call it that, and I can never remember its true name, and every single time I have to ask someone, what's that thing called again? It's kind of pathetic, not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna get to him with this. This should make the fight easier. Ride Armor, yes! It's not the Ride Chaser, it's the Ride Armor. It's very simple. I have no excuse to not remember that, but here we are. Zero, it's really you. I'm surprised you recognized me with this body. Ouch. Okay, can I just stand here and... Come on, Dash. I want to get at least a couple hits. I'm so glad they let you take this into the Dragoon fight, because Dragoon is so tough normally. For me, anyway. How long does this thing last? It's blinking now, so it's got to die sometime soon. I feel like this is really letting me go a while. Thank you for just standing there, man. You're so nice. Oh, also, our free trial on life has expired. Yo, man, I can't believe that ride armor lasted so long. I don't remember it lasting that long, like originally in my older playthroughs. That's awesome, though. I wish you could take it into the refights. Well, this is the only boss with a post-fight dialogue, isn't he? Main boss, anyway. Buy Magma Dragoon CN Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Community Edition. Let's go! Dude, I didn't realize how hyped that thing was. Like, when you originally linked it, I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. You know, the fans are stepping in once again to pick up Capcom Slap. But then, you know, I see everyone talking about it on social media, like, after the fact. And it's like, wait, this is actually really hype? And I didn't pick up on that originally? Although I guess I should have. And it makes sense, like, when you look back at it, like, it's really high quality looking. But I guess just, like, as a non-fighting fan, yeah, it didn't quite register with me. I didn't quite process it until later. Okay, upward slash, let's go. Did I get the heart tank in that stage? Wait, we missed one somewhere. Didn't we? Yeah, I did 4 bosses so far. I only have 3 heart tanks. Assuming there's 1 heart tank per stage. Is there? I can't quite remember, actually, now. Be at the Memorial Hall. Be there. Don't go, Zero. Don't fight him. This is a matter of personal pride now. There's no avoiding this. I must go. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right. You don't actually fight him in the intermission here. It's just cutscene territory.
I'm disappointed in you, Colonel.
What do you think you're doing?
It's not too late. Stop the coup now.
Never.
If that's your decision, prepare yourself.
Voice acting, am I right? Got a few words regarding the Colonel's chicken. Yeah, I know. He, I don't know if his chicken is worse or his voice acting, I'll say.
Brother, please, don't you remember? Zero saved my life.
Someday we will be able to identify this accent. It might not be today, and it might not be tomorrow, but someday.
I'll spare your life for now. But next time, there'll be no mercy.
It sounds like almost like a quasi-Australian accent.
Zero, please, don't fight with my brother. If you do, I'm afraid that one of you may end up.
Someone must stop Repliforce.
Zero!
Or is she putting that on? No, actually, you know what? I think she's putting on that accent. It's not native. Yeah, because I think that's the voice. That sounds like the voice actress for Roll in Mega Man 8. And Roll didn't have an accent. I would love to pick the brain of the voice actors who did those roles and be like, so what were you going for? What were you going for then? You know, like a lot like the Dr. Light Elmer Fudd. Like what were you going for there? Like what was the intention? There were not 11 herbs and spices, but 10. Yeah, let's try to imagine Colonel saying that in his voice in the English version. It's like, okay, now channeling my inner Colonel. He's gonna be like, there were not 11 herbs and spices, or 10. Something like that. Something like that. There were not 11 herbs and spices, but 10. I think that's pretty good. Okay, I want to look up the heart tanks in this game real quick. Yeah, it looks like there's one in every stage. Okay, so the ones I did so far... Oh, I know which one I'm missing. I didn't even have to look up a fact, actually. I just now remembered it upon remembering the latest skill I got. I missed it in website or split mushroom stage. It's the one. It's the trunk that you burn. That's right. Cool. If you wait, is this? This doesn't look like. No, it's web spider. It's not split mushroom. My bad. Up your retro corner setup? Yo, nice, man. What's it look like? You gotta send a picture, man. Because we're all up in that. That's what we're in for, man. Living the dream. Dude, you know, we gotta talk about the wonderful sense of inner peace and satisfaction and sense of identity that decorating our room in the way we want it does for us. You know, like there is an underrated benefits, like I think mental benefits to like having your room be exactly how you want. You know, like, you know, a retro corner. You know, a retro corner, like, or this one specific area with all your favorite games. It does so much. Like, you look at it, and it just makes you happy. And I think that really does wonders for, like, yeah, I don't know. It's really just tempting to say, like, self of identity. Yeah, I mean, it just feels good when you do it just right. Like, you capture your vision just right. You know, that's what it is, honestly. Like, it's the creativity of making something exactly how you want and exactly how you pictured it in your mind. I think that's what it is. It's just really cool to have a game room that just reminds you of all your fondest childhood gaming experiences and all the memories attached to them therein. Bought an HDMI to AV converter for a Roku device, and I got CRT playing old shows. Nice! Oh, man. That's so cool, man. Like, yeah, you gotta send a picture. You gotta send a picture, man. It's gonna be so cool. Do you have any other plans then? Like, is that like the finishing touch, or are you always kind of like planning this stuff to where it's kind of like an ever-evolving creation? You know, like, you'll never put the finishing touches to it, but that's like half the fun, because you can just keep on you know, doing new things and seeing what kind of works. You know, kind of like you're doing almost like Bob Ross sort of creative aesthetics. I can see playing this game feeling like especially good in a setup like that too. Like that's the other thing as well. Like, I feel like getting your game room to look exactly how you want also just makes the games feel better. You know, it's like, because it's like, okay, these games are in their proper element. They really feel at home now, because I can pay them the justice they deserve. I can give them the proper habitat that they deserve. Also, Heart Tank, let's go! I can't remember if these other things give me anything. Let's burn it and find out. Yo, okay, no, wait, I didn't get the Heart Tank. That was the one. It's a good thing I didn't leave immediately. I just thought I got it by default. What about this? Someday I'll find a sub-tank too, and that'll be especially nice. You know, that health pickup would have been a great thing for a sub-tank if I had one! Make it a DVD player, but I have my PS3 for that, and it natively has AV out. Nice! Yeah, dude, that's such an awesome benefit of having a PS3, or even a PS4 for that matter. I think it's the same thing as PS4. Yeah, the built-in DVD player. It's like, oh, it's so helpful, especially in this age where, you know, DVD players are kind of fading out, I think, like low-key. Or maybe. I feel like they're more on the way out than they've been in the past. But the PS3, I mean, those are kind of easier to get a hold of, I think. And they can play some PS3 games, you know? And maybe some PS2 games if you have the proper model. It's awesome stuff. Honestly, on the money with that? Okay, good to know, man. Hey, I'm trying. It's difficult to articulate these abstract feelings at times, but you know, that's also very satisfying for me when I am able to vocalize that stuff. Because I feel it all is very real on like a very kind of subconscious level even. You know, like I really do feel like these touches that we give to our gaming rooms and our setups, you know, they all contribute to a real deep sense of inner peace within us. And on a more shallow level, they make the games feel better. You know, like it just feels good to be playing a game in an environment which feels like it came right from that time. You know, like I can see this game just feeling so much better in like a retro gaming sort of setup, because then it would come with like, you know, like I would have stuff around me that reminded me of the time in which this came out. And like as it is already, like whenever I play games like this, whenever I play old games like this, I'm immediately transported to another era, you know, a much simpler era where, you know, I can imagine my old CRT. I can imagine like all these old school, you know, things all around me. And so it's a bit disorienting when I have to look away from my screen for a minute and not see those things around me. So I think having, you know, making an environment, a retro setup, which kind of like emulates the old times where you originally play these games, yeah, it just gives you such a better feeling of satisfaction. You know, it's really nice. And I think this is something that I think only people who experienced it at the time can really relate to. You know, like for me, you know, like my earliest memories with games, I mean, they came from consoles. They came from an era, which, you know, from a retro era with a lot of like other retro things that kind of like encompassed those other things. Like, because whenever you think of, you know, retro games, you think of like a bunch of other things that kind of go along with it, right? Like you think of the bulky hardware that goes along with it. You're thinking of like the maybe like your old like wired phone, your old like a landline phone plugged over there. You're thinking of like even maybe this really fat laptop you have on your side to look up facts, you know, and like even maybe the notepad that you had with copy pasted game facts guides in it. It's like whenever you play a retro game, you're immediately transported to all these old memories, and you think of all these old things and retro, you know, like these old school like objects and you know, and tech and, you know, all this sort of stuff that just kind of goes along with the era. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of just rambling now, but it's a mood. It's a real mood. It really is. Yeah, playing older games on CRT tier is an objectively better experience than playing on HD TVs. Yeah, I can imagine, man. Like even with I think especially for the lack of input lag, I think that would be the biggest thing, like feeling wise. Granted, I mean, there would also be things like the screens, you know, like the distorted screens and whatnot. That's kind of the other thing that kind of goes along with the CRTs, like as far as its main feeling is concerned. But yeah, the lack of input lag, I think, would be the biggest like non-aesthetic thing you would get behind that for, because the picture is being upscaled and that takes time. Yeah, it's true. No, you're true. You're right, man. There are things you can do with HD TVs to like bring that down, but I don't think it ever gets like I don't think it ever emulates the perfect inputs or input like response of the CRTs to a T. Like I think that was kind of something that was lost with that era, to be honest. Depending on the manufacturer. Yeah. Yeah, it does depend on the manufacturer too, for sure. I mean, CRTs were just, you know, they're all different kinds. And it's kind of a science, actually, when you go into it and you like explore the different brands and like what went along with those. It's kind of a science. Like you can get really, that's a really deep rabbit hole from what I hear. It's yeah, it's very intensive when you deep dive into it. Send you photos of the setup on Discord? Well, let's dig into it then, man. Oh, heck yeah. Hold on a second. I wanna bring that up. Oh, dude. Perfect time, too. Because I feel like that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, seeing your setup is going to transport me to the perfect atmosphere which to enjoy X4 in. You know? And I don't have anything like that going on for myself. Like, I just to be completely candid with you, you know, like my whole room in general is very simple. I don't have like most of my old school retro, you know, consoles and like hardware and whatnot, and even a lot of my old games, they're like elsewhere. And if you want the story behind that, a lot of that stuff is in storage, and it has been for a long time. Eventually, I'll get to a state where I can dig all that stuff up again. But for now, all that stuff's been in storage for a while. So my current room setup is just like, I mean, I'm sitting at a desk. You know, I got my computer here. I got like a lamp to my side. I got like my water bottle here. You know, like I got a Switch. I got my Nintendo Switch over here. And what else? I mean, you know, mic, some tools like to open up like, you know, hardware and stuff. But that's it. Like, I'm looking around me. It's very simple. Like, it's a really boring room, honestly. So, no, I dig stuff like this, which can give me that secondhand sort of thrill of being in a retrofitted gaming setup. Oh, this is awesome. Yo! 2D Clone Wars, man. Let's go. Oh, let's freaking go, man. The 2D Clone Wars. Yo, the Volnut figure? The Volnut SH Figure Arts figure? Mega Man EXE as well? Oh, dude, that is so nice. Heck yeah. The game's going on there. Is that Klonoa? No, it's not Klonoa. Never mind. My bad. It's Mario. Star Fox going on there. Yeah, they're small boys for sure. They're too small. They could be a lot bigger. Actually, I don't think those are SH Figure Arts. Yeah, I don't think those are SH Figure Arts. I think those are another brand. Like a smaller brand. Go the N64. Heck yeah. Okay, Parodius, I'm seeing that you have a little conflicted cable management stuff going on with your N64 controller, which is funny because like there's a very hot debate as to how you should tie up the cables around your N64 controller, or like whether you should at all. Which way do you swing in that debate? What's the show that you got going on there? I don't recognize that show. Not gonna lie. Oh, Done Space Sport. Okay, the X pattern. Ah, okay. You are. I think, dude. I think every pattern of cable management for the N64 controller, I think it says something about a person. And if I would dare to guess what that says about you, I think that speaks to a rather organized individual. Because the X pattern is very symmetric. It's a very symmetric sort of way to go. And I think that speaks to a more organized mentality and psyche. Which, yeah, I think that tracks. That tracks. Okay, we got to get back to this. We could do either Walrus or Cyber Peacock. I'm tempted to go with Cyber Peacock. But let's not, actually. Let's do Walrus. Oh, Columbo! Ah, you a big Columbo fan, man? I love this text. He protects the secret weep which lies inside the snow. His sprite is so big that it takes up like half the dialogue. Or, well, not half, but like a third of it. Also, rip to Blizzard Buffalo. He was a real one. He was a cool guy, you could say. Whoa! I could do it. I did do it. Hey. Oh, the life too. Let's go. Oh, these would be great for a certain item, which I don't have in my possession. Unfortunately. Oh, look at those little spikes. Very conveniently placed to trap me. Except they didn't. Uh-huh. The secret weapon plans. Yeah, I get it. But it's funnier to think that it's just like secret weep. You know? It's like he's weeping in secret. He's like, uh-oh. Hold on, we gotta watch it. It better not get me. It's not over yet. I can't be the only one who hears Zero with a lisp when he says that line. Okay, this is gonna be so hard. That's a weapon tank, which I don't really need as Zero. I guess for like one weapon I do. Also, this is like the worst way to fall, right on top of that guy. Yo, Magnus! Magnus, welcome in! Have fun with arguably the second best X game. Okay, Magnus, is that where you stand? Is this your second favorite X game? I would assume next to X1, maybe? Let me know, man. Curious. Yeah, I know. Happy 29th anniversary to Mega Man X4. Dude, such a classic. Such a revolutionary title. I mean, like the first game where you can actually legitimately control Zero. I mean, X3 is kind of like that too, but you control Zero in a weird way there. But yeah, no, this is the game where you can actually control Zero, you know, and actually, yeah, do well with them. X1, of course, yeah, I hear ya. I feel like I'm kind of like that too. I'm kind of more like leaning in that direction. The thing that kind of gets me about X4 is that there are a lot of dead frames, you know, or not a ton, but like. Very noticeable to a Mega Man Zero player like me. You know, like I'm used to like instantaneous inputs with the Zero games. And this game, like the dashing takes a bit to rev up. The you know, the attacks take a bit to rev up. And it's like it's not part of it's the PS1, I think, and the other part is just like the style of it. You know, like the animation. You know, it's prioritizing animations over inputs. At least Aelia doesn't have that many text boxes here. Yeah, this was before the inception of Aelia, for better or for worse. Yeah, if I do play X5 later on, and I will eventually. This is kind of a one-off thing. I'm mainly doing this for the anniversary of X4. But eventually, when I do get to X5, I'm going to play it with the ROM hack, which like takes out most of Aelia's dialogue. I'm going to wear up my X button at this rate, and I can't have that. I have to save all of my X button. I want to save all of my X button wear for Zero. Okay. Zero's going, yeah, and I'm like, nope, actually. This is not coming off. A curse that X5 carries, yeah. You know, Magnus, what are your thoughts on X5? Everyone has different thoughts about X5, so I love picking people's brains and seeing what they think of it. The X5 was actually my first X game, so I'm a little less inclined to dislike it. Someday, man. Someday. Wait, what am I doing? Oh my god, I'm the biggest idiot in the world. Guess what I had that I have not been using? I forgot I had double jump. I forgot I had double jump. That's great. Well, rip to my X button. It was the real one there. I forgot that was a thing. Dang. I think it's better than 6 for sure. Yeah, that seems to be the common consensus. But whether it is a good or not good game is a different question, I think. I don't really necessarily think it has to be so black and white, to be honest. I think you can call it good in some ways and bad in others. But again, for me, like I'm more inclined to like it because it was my first X game. Honestly, I would put it on the same stage as X4, like just personally, because like I have a lot of fond memories with it. Oh, I can do the upward dash, upward stab too, can I? Good stuff. Okay. Yo, dang, that does crazy damage. Ready. I'm still kind of confused as to why you start out with 4 lives, but then when you continue, you only get 2 lives. Oh, did I get the heart tank yet? Where is that actually? Whoa. It might be here. Hey. Whoa! I was talking with Magnus, I was talking to you about this the other day, but I love how Hoo-Ha... Oh wait, no, excuse me, I was talking to Lynx about it with, the other day. I was saying that I love how Hoo-Ha Hoo is like a universal language in the Mega Man X fandom. Yo, is that a sub-tank or is it... Oh, that's a weapon tank, isn't it? Yeah, that's kind of whatever. Wait, so what was the other item I picked up? I thought that was a weapon tank. But no, this is the actual weapon tank. So what was that other thing? I am confused now. There should be a heart tank here too, right? Is this death? The chaotic side of me just wants to blow all these things up to find out if there's anything in there. But yeah, like, Hoo-Ha Hoo is like legit a universal language. Even the Japanese fans get it. They have their own memes for Hoo-Ha Hoo. And it's funny. I love how these guys just somehow always manage to find me. I love how all the damage I've been taking in this room is completely self-imposed. Dude, can you guys please stop X6ing me? Can you stop X6ing me for a hot minute? I didn't find the heart tank there. It must be elsewhere. Oh, that's right. I'm on a timer with those things, aren't I? Remember Caleb did runs of X4. People posted that comment in his chat alongside yeah all the time. That's awesome. Oh, dude, you know what I saw recently, which I was really cracking up about? I think it was ESA, which is a speedrunning event. I think those are the letters. ESA. I saw a speedrun of X4 recently, and this happened like a couple years ago, maybe. But yeah, I was looking back at it, and you know, you could see the people in the crowd, obviously. And, you know, like this guy's running X4, and there are people in the crowd, and they have light sticks. You know, like light sticks you would take to a concert. And dude, I was cracking up. What they were doing with those light sticks was hilarious. The runner was playing with Zero, and every time that he would do like you know, the dash cancel stab attack, every time he would do like that the dash cancel, they would like flicker the light sticks up like in a you know, a really rapid flicker. Or when Zero do the up, like when he would do like a constant series of upward slashes, they would like do the a long light stick movement. Basically, all their they would adjust their light stick movements to mirror what Zero was doing in the game, and it got me cracking up. Because they were pretty creative with what they did there. That was a phenomenal speedrun, by the way. The guy did a fantastic job. I think he even commented that, oh, thank you for not doing that. I think he even commented that that run he did there was the best of all his practice runs he'd ever done. And he was actually only 3 seconds off of his PB. It was a crazy run. Some friend of the runner had to plan that. I wonder, yeah. It really seems like that, because why would you have light sticks at a speedrunning event? So it really legit seems like they planned to have the light sticks there for that specific purpose. Well, they thought it out well, though. They were cooking. That's something that needs to be happening in GDQ. Yeah, I know, they need to get more creative with GDQ. Do more things like that. Oh, he does not like this at all. Wow. There we go. Did I ever get the heart tank in this quest? I should have looked that up, actually, before I left. I got, like, 2 main things, but none of them were sub-tank, or heart tanks. The announcer is so quiet. I should have actually read that. Can't remember exactly what all these things do. To get a heart tank? I did not get a heart tank. Well, let's look that up then, because I don't want to miss anything like that. I think the other thing they said in that speed run was that there are only like 20 seconds difference between a 100% X4 run and a any percent X4 run. Actually, not that big of a gap. Heart tanks. Snow base. There's no base like snow base. Okay, beginning of Area 1. Well, good, it's fast then. That's what I like to hear. You move over there. Stop getting in my way. Okay, it's right at the start, so won't hurt me to just go back. I'm very glad I'm doing okay with this game so far. Because I remember it just being really hard when I was a kid. I guess everything's hard when you're a kid. Oh, wait, where is it again? Maybe it's not on top. I didn't actually read. I just read it was at the beginning of the stage, and I was like, okay, I'll be able to get it easily. Whoa! There it is. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I do want that life too, actually. Why would they even put that ladder there? It's like you can just wall jump up there. Okay, good stuff. Let's get the heck out of here. I wish I had a sub-tank so I could refill my tanks here, because this is a good place to do just that. Okay, it's number 5. 3 more. See, who next? I know I can get a sub-tank there. So I should probably do that. And that's actually even crazier now that I'm thinking about it. I've gotten this far without even using a sub-tank. He lives in cyberspace and wants to destroy the network system. I always found it interesting how cyberspace was a thing, even back in X. You know, like, it became a real big, like, story element in Zero. Oh, that's not good. Was that... I hope I'll still get a good rank. I might not. I probably lost it, didn't I? Oh, I didn't. Okay, cool. So I can't get caught by those things. Cyber Peacock a virus? That's actually a good question, Varunius, because we are in cyberspace. So does that legit mean that Cyber Peacock is a virus? Like, he doesn't have a physical body? What's up with that, am I right? Oh, come on. Get out of my sight. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. Was it Mega Man 10? Oh, wait! Yeah, the sheep. The, what was it? Sheep Man. Wait, that's right. Was that actually called cyberspace? Or, like, what was up with that? I guess that's the main problem. Like, we have a lot of, like, cyberspace-esque places. Oh, let's see if I can do this. Yo, my hopping is on point. Okay, I'm just gonna tank it. Wait, how do you get around that? Are you supposed to hit them? Oh, you can hit them. Okay, well, hope I didn't lose my rank. Ah. Obviously, I'm gonna be more concerned about my rank than anything. Good, good stuff. Is that the sub-tank? Please tell me it's the sub-tank. Yeah, let's go! Yeah, but it's got me curious about Sheepman stage. Because, like, yeah, you're right, Varunius. Like, that stage is very clearly a digital area. But it's not really called cyberspace. And I guess it's not really called anything, to be honest. Like, it could very well be cyberspace. Just for lack of a better... I mean, 'cause it's like, I mean, you know, Mega Man 10 doesn't have much dialogue for the stages at all. So it's like, it could be... And it just didn't get mentioned. But yeah, I always found that interesting. Like, you know, the Reploid souls are kind of tied to this digital realm. But they are still, like, souls. You know, I mean, the Reploids can think and act, you know, totally according to their own initiative. So... yeah, it's really interesting when you think about it. Did I hit that? No. The only thing I wish I had here was a sub-tank refill. But I guess we're not getting that today. Maybe some dialogue here will kind of give us more of a hint. I'm impressed you made it this far, but you can't beat me. Get ready. Okay, well, I guess not. That was like as simple could be. I was hoping for some, like, really interesting dialogue that would be really indicative of what this world is. But nah, he's just like 2 lines of dialogue. That's it. Nice. Wow. Really? Okay. I'll take it. According to the internal files, his stage is referred to as cyberspace. Yeah, well, it says it here too. Like right at the beginning of the stage, it says cyberspace. And that's kind of what got me on this tangent. Oh, no, excuse me. No, you're talking about Sheepman. I'm sorry. No, I thought you were talking about Cyber Peacock. But no, okay, so Sheepman says cyberspace as well. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Well, you know what? Inti Creates made that game too, so I guess it kind of makes sense that they would kind of tie it in more. But yeah, I always found that just really interesting. Like, the cyberspace is basically the digital world. I mean, not a Digimon reference, but it's like, it's you know, it's like this digital space but it's like a digital space that can that like living souls can inhabit, or like as far as Reploids are concerned. Like I always thought that really said a whole lot. That said a lot of interesting stuff about cyberspace. Was that you know, it could what's the word I'm looking for? You know, it could occupy, I guess, the souls of Reploids and kind of like make them store there for like forever. But it's like it's also got me a bit confused, because it's like you know, you have certain souls that could just rest there, you know, like Original X kind of just rested in cyberspace for a while. But then eventually his soul faded away, you know, at the end of 03. And it's got me wondering, like, is there like a time limit for Reploid souls in cyberspace? Like, kind of like what's going on there? Like, is there because it's like, I want to think it's like the internet, where it's like, as you know, anything on the internet kind of just lasts forever, or I mean, unless like corpos take it down because they don't want to pay for the storage space. But you know how the internet works. It's like usually when you post something on there, it's kind of there forever and it never really fades away. But I'm questioning whether cyberspace is like that, whether like the Reploid souls, like their data, because that's what Reploid souls are. Like they're just data, in some weird complex way, kind of like Digimon, Not gonna lie. But yeah, it's a really confusing concept to me. I'm not quite sure what to make of it. If Lynx was here, I'm sure he would have a lot of interesting stuff to say about that, though. He'd probably be really insightful about that whole element. But yeah, it's really fun to talk about at any rate. But yeah, for real, where are the Digimon at? I mean, the Reploids are basically Digimon, at least when they're in cyberspace. Same with the Cyber Elves. That's kind of the other thing I'm curious about. Like, how do Cyber Elves differ from the souls of Reploids that inhabit cyberspace? Because it's like, when Reploids die, they basically become Cyber Elves. So are we led to assume, but then Cyber Elves can also be made, you know, like we see Seal like is legit occupied in the profession of making Cyber Elves. And you know, there was a whole, I mean, the whole Elf Wars was spawned by people just making in excess of Cyber Elves. So it's like, that's kind of an example of like legitimate souls being made. And like, it makes you wonder like what the difference is there. Between these Cyber Elves, these Reploid souls that are manufactured, and those that are produced by the Reploids dying, you know, like in the physical world. It's a really complex sort of thing. Also, this is a fun stage. I like just slashing things. That's the whole point of there being a slash beast, am I right? Yo, that was a slow hoo-ha-hoo. I should use more dash canceling. I should see what I can do there. Oh, this guy can take out with the upward slash, if I'm not mistaken. If you would dot. Oh, 3 strikes, I was almost out. Can I do this? Is this another strat? Okay, well, let's try it again. Let's try this then. I remember this guy going down a lot faster than that. Which train stage you like more, this or the one in Star Force 64? I'm sorry and most profoundly sad to say I don't remember the train stage in Star Fox 64. So I would have to say this one. But I say that sadly because I don't remember the train stage in 64. And I am sad about that. I feel like I really should. Stop doing that. Okay. He's just provoking me now. The actual troll. Okay, we got the real strats going on now. Right armor, let's go! Okay, so naturally I'm gonna have to backtrack and see what the other crates give me. Assuming there were any other crates back there. Actually, wondering now if there were, in fact. Yeah, there is. There was. Nothing there. You're in tank in the Super... Yeah, Starfire 64? Okay, is that the only stage with a tank? Or are there a couple with a tank? Because I do remember there being a stage with a tank. But I don't remember... And that might be the one I'm thinking of, if there is, in fact, only one. But if there are more, then... maybe not. I might be thinking of the other one. Wait, is this train just going bye-bye? Wait, did I just blow up the train? Really? You can do that? What the heck? Okay, this thing's gonna blow up soon. We need to get to the heart tank soon. If there is one here. Which I really feel like there is. Oh, there it is. Heck yeah. We heart tanking. We are legit heart tanking all these attacks. Okay. Well done, my old war machine. 07. I will take these gladly. You gotta stop, man. Hate to be the one to tell you, but you gotta stop. There's 2 tank levels and 1 submarine stage. Okay, well, it could be one of 2 stages that I'm thinking of then. Someday I'll get it straight. Brunius, did you play the remaster, Star Fox 64? Or, the remake, I guess is what it is, for Switch 2. That's right. Excuse me. That's right, you were streaming Star Fox 64 just recently. No interest? Okay, what is it about it? Is it just like the graphical style that weirds you out? Or like the character designs? You will say it looks nice? Okay, so you are one of the people who likes it, huh? You dare to attack my unit? I'm going to enjoy fighting you. What does this do? Nah, junk. Ouch. I want to do the speedrunner strats. What this has taught me, fortunately, is that I'm not good with speedrunner strats. It's totally over 0. I'm not sure how to tell you. Oh, that's right, sub-tank. Yeah, good stuff. I have 1 shot here. And I messed it up, I think. I messed it up. Dang. There goes the sub-tank! You'll love to see it. Just Star Force 64 again? Yeah. Valid complaints. Very valid. Maybe I should just play it safe. Okay, you would. Okay, I deserved that. Don't have an exit route. It's got me up against the wall. No, no, nope, 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 nope. Wait, what's this again? You don't think I like that? He got me. That's a really hard hit. I'm dead. That's insane damage. Okay. Well, let's try to stick to the walls then and see if that works. Shame that Rakuha didn't do anything. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Huge amounts of absolute nope. This fight has very concentrated amounts of absolute nope. So you know what I said about wanting to stick to the walls? Well, that's not happening, actually. Oh, wait, wait, wait. We got it, we got it, we got it. GG's. I love how Mega Man is such a freaky thing. You do some fights and you die constantly, and then when you eventually do it, when you eventually beat that boss you've been trying to beat for a while, you end up doing it with like half health. You know, like I'm in the green right now. How did that happen? Practice is a beast, I guess. Star Fox Zero tried to be different with some of the mechanics due to it being made by Platinum Games, but it was hampered down by the over-reliance on the gamepad. Ah, is that what it is? Dang. Execute a powerful dash blade attack. Approach your enemy with Sakuga and perform a combo. Okay, good to good. Can do. Continue. We're making tracks, man. Storm Owl. Listen to the way the guy says this line, actually. Just listen to it to a hot minute. Listen to the way he says that. Like, the dude is legit flicking his tongue up as he says that last word. It's like, Storm Owl. Like, the dude is hardcore enunciating that word to pay perfect tribute to his, like, English ancestors or something. It's, like, crazy. Oh, I love this music. Okay. I did not get out of that in time. Storm Towel! Yeah, anyone got, yeah, I love when I get out of the bath or when I get out of the shower and I need a storm towel. Wait. Upper right. There's got to be something up. That's got to be optional. That's just that? Really? Since when do you go all out of your way to put an alternate path in there just for a small energy, or I mean, you know, a medium energy capsule, but like, really? Just an energy capsule? Haha, you thought you can blast that out of oblivion. Guess what? Well, that's the way to do it. Dang, where was this thing earlier? Whew. Man, that's good stuff. And aiming was tied to gyro aiming for Zero. Oh, that is a problem. Was there any way to turn it off? Because that would be a huge issue. What are you going to do? Let's not do that, actually. Oh, hey, look at that. He almost got it off. Okay, well, that one just did it. GG's. Okay, well, you'll be able to brag to all your peers about that later on, I'm sure. Ladders were there. I'll grant you that. Would I use them? Of course not. Also, we might be dead. I chickened out there. That was on me. But do we really? We start from here? Oh, wait, no. This is perfectly reasonable. Don't you dare. Yeah, let's do it, actually. was like that stormtrooper scene in Star Wars where they were all like waiting for Han Solo after the rush. I rushed in there and just like a million different enemies there. Okay, can we do this? I'm kind of scared, to be honest with you. Okay, that was totally doable. I chickened out again. I didn't commit. I really should have committed to that highest jump. But I couldn't see. Yeah, that was the problem. I couldn't see. Dang it, Screen Crunch. You're even getting me in these games. Ouch. Yeah, I know. I was there. I chickened out. That was on me. I think I'm just going to die again because I'm at 0 lives anyway. There's nothing even here! Stupid light capsules! Dang it! I lost 2 lives for that. Uh-oh. There we go. Well, we're going to do this in one attempt. Do we have full sub-tank? We have a quarter sub-tank. Not so cool. I feel like... Oh! Wait, no, I don't have enough health, actually. Can I refill it? Don't you love it when it's just like 1 point of health away from being full, and this tank is going to go to waste on that 1 HP instead of the full sub-tank? That is exactly my luck. That is my luck verbatim. Yeah, just watch all of the 1 HP this goes into. Look at that! Oh my gosh, it filled up so much! Oh, for freaking real. Okay, well, we're at Storm Owl now. This is going to be a 1 attempt. But the good news is I got the Rikuha, which is pretty cut and dry, you know? Like, he's weak to that. It's an easy attack to pull off. Now if I can only hit him with it. Okay. There we go. Wait, that's doing crap damage. I take it back. I got 1 more. It'll bring him down to half health, and that's something, I guess. Really? Hey, if you would stop doing that for a hot moment, maybe even a cold minute if you would be most generous, I better get the heck away from here. There we go. Good stuff. Woo! The 0 life. The clutch strats. Okay. That's all the main guys. Cut enemy energy source. Okay, that's cool. Cut him up with Saber. I like a good bullet slicer. Wait, aren't there supposed to be 2 sub-tanks? Where's the other one? I only got 1. I guess we're looking that up. Oh, wrong guide. Sub-tank. Marine base near the end of area 2. Do I have to go all the way through that place again? How did I miss that? Huh, okay, well, I guess I did. May have to get ready for Bedge? Okay, man. Well, hey, it's been nice having you on. Yeah. Thanks for checking in. I mean, thanks for sticking on as long as you did. I feel like this usually, you know, I feel like you're around for longer this time. So thanks for sticking around. But yeah, have a good night, man. Hope you enjoy your weekend. I mean, we're kind of, Saturday's over now, but getting into Sunday anyway. Have a good weekend. Have a good rest. And yeah, that's because, I mean, Sundays are the best times to enjoy a good rest. So yeah, take it easy, man. And I will indeed have fun with X4. I'm having a lot of fun already, yeah. A bit of a rough start, with getting used to the input delays and all. But yeah, this is a big flashback to my past. It's been a long time since I played this. But yeah, man, have a good rest of the weekend. Yeah, enjoy your Sunday and have a good night's sleep. Stay legendary, man. As always. Okay, I am gonna get that sub tank because it's the only thing standing between me and 100%. Oh, can I do it on the 0 life though? Is the real question. Whoa. I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it on the 0 life. Because it's kind of high up. Okay, well, that settles that. Yo, shoutouts to Data. What's that one called? Data Sleepy? I like that one. That's a good one. Magnus, I'm in kind of a dilemma right now. I have like 47 of my max emotes on FFZ. What am I gonna do? I need more! God forbid I delete anything that I have added right now. Jeez, man, I know! There's so much good stuff on there! So much good stuff on there, and I can't pick. Whoa, are you kidding me? How the heck did that happen? Yeah, I can't make choices. Wait, okay, now I'm confused. I got 3 lives. Did I pick up... Oh, that's what that item was back there in the snow stage. Like the one on the high ledge. That gave me the 4 lives. Oh, okay, I'm just now processing that. I was wondering what the heck that item did. And just now I'm realizing it gives me the 4 lives. Are you kidding me? Okay, well that is apparently not a very smooth slant. It's not a ramp. It has an edge to it, which I got stuck on. You'll love to see it. Oh well, at least the music's good. That's always the eternal perk. Nope! Yep, don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, that should be it. Good. Okay, that's the first section done. Okay, so it should be... The sub-tank should be after the second phase that Jet Stingray spawns in here. Also, shoutouts to the life refill. Was that it? That might have been it. That was probably it, yeah. I died. Oh, no, that was it. Okay, that was it. How the heck do I get that? One life, let's go. Okay, so it's after that first crate. Let's try this. Nope! Oh, I'm making such bad decisions here. The problem here is that Jet Stingray is no longer in the stage, so it's harder for me to judge where things are. Whoa, that almost was a catastrophe. Okay, don't get too caught up in the music, you're gonna get distracted. It's here. What? No, it's not there, apparently. Okay, that's... Wait, are we at the very start? Or just, like, in the middle? Where is this? Oh, no, it's the middle. Okay, thank God. Okay, so we continue... When you continue from the middle. I like that. Ooh, that hurt. That's nice. Okay, so that's just like Mega Man 8, then, where when you continue... When you game over and then continue, it puts you... after the continue point. So, like, these games have continue points for the midsection and onward. Very nice quality of life stuff. Okay. This is it. I'm not messing up here. Hey, there we go. Got the thing. Let's go. It would have been even better if that was a sub-tank recharge, but still really good. I should have been thinking ahead. I should have refilled my sub-tank, but or I should have used my sub-tank to refill my life and then use that life up to refill the sub-tank. Oh well. 'Tis fine. Am I missing something? No, I'm not. Okay, no, that's a complete file right there. Okay, final stages, let's go! Well, this is also a good song. This soundtrack has no right to be as good as it is. Like, actually no right. I'm gonna go right up to it and ask if it has a license. Because I am the true authority on this stuff, and I can judge. Wait, my saber feels so much more powerful. Yeah, I wasn't taking those things out in one hit before with the spin slash. Feels really good, though. Good saber. Ouch. You know what kind of throws me off? What kind of throws me off is that I can't double jump after for a dash, like a dash jump. I can't go into a double jump with a dash jump. It's like my dash jumps are always committed to be single jumps whenever I use them. Kind of throws me off. That's not the case with Zero Series. Man. Oh, what's in here? Is this Colonel? I think it's Colonel. Yup, Colonel. Colonel! I'm disappointed in you, Colonel! I did well fight. Step back. Oh no, that's Zero, actually. I'm sorry, I counted you through. Iris will be sad if she loses you. Don't be so presumptuous, Zero. I'm trying to go with a bit of a... Because some of Colonel's lines are slurred. like very slightly slurred. or maybe he just says them fast. I don't know, but I'm trying to go for that. Save until after you defeated me.
I'll show you no mercy. Now get ready.
Yeah, something like that. I think this guy... I want to say it's this that he's weak to. Yeah, that's doing good damage. Oh. Well, he may be weak to it, but it seems I'm weak to him too. It's not over yet. Yo, nice. Impressive, Zero. But it's too late. What? Rebel Force has left for space. Even if I perish, Rebel Force lives. Colonel! Zero. Tell Iris that her brother died happily. Goodbye, Zero. Colonel! We don't have enough people trying to copy these voices with the original English voice acting. I think it's a little disappointing. It's funny, you know? Ito 1. Continue... Yes. I'm low on lives, and I'm a little concerned about that. But I don't think any of these stages are, like, notoriously long. Except maybe the boss rush. Iris! Where are you? Iris! She left with them? No! Space time. The final weep. Nope, nothing over there. Always go left at the start. It's a Mega Man classic. Okay, he's getting his due on me. Can you not, please? I do really like how high the saber goes. That's a really nice saber slash. The upward one, I mean. Uh-oh. Iris! The story behind this sequence is also quite interesting. Iris is apparently using Colonel's core there. Like the purple thing, that's apparently Colonel's core. And it doesn't get expanded upon in the story. But yeah, they were originally supposed to be one Reploid, and then they got split in two. So Iris took on, like originally the Colonel project was supposed to be like this perfect project where it had a really... You know, it was a project to make the perfect Reploid that was like combination of both like perfect sympathy and perfect combat prowess, but it didn't end up working out. And as it happened, it ended up splitting the personalities in two. So where Iris ended up being like the sympathetic one, and Colonel ended up being like the fighting prowess one. But both of those traits were originally supposed to be combined in one ultimate Reploid. But yeah, this is kind of like what that was supposed to be in a way. Like Iris is like kind of summoning Colonel's core to give her power. And they're just like naturally compatible like that because they were originally supposed to be the first or like one Reploid. It's very interesting, actually. You dig into the lore. The lore runs so deep in X. It does a lot of damage. You'll love to see it. She has to keep her distance, though, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's not get lasered. 2 lasers, really? You're so cheap. Oh my god, did that really hit me? I don't want to. I was conflicted. I didn't want to use the sub tank. That's why I didn't. Concept is interesting, but when you think about it, it kind of just sounds like X, but needlessly complex. Yeah, it's true, Blue Metal. But that's the thing. It's like X is so he is so complex. Like he is like legit that. I was talking with Cat Links about this the other day, who just like knows everything about Mega Man lore. Got into a great collab with him where we were just talking. Like we dedicated a whole collab to talking about Mega Man lore, and we went into this pretty deeply. But yeah, X, you're right. X is exactly that. He is the perfect combination between a perfectly sympathetic robot and combat prowess as well. But I think what the Iris Kernel project was trying to do was bring them together a little more perfectly so that the sympathy didn't end up interfering with the combat side. Because you can see with X that clearly happens. Like X is a B-class hunter because he lets his sympathetic side get in the way of his combat side more often than not. But I think the Kernel/Iris project was supposed to bring those two sides together to where that didn't happen, and it ended up being a failure because it was simply impossible. Like, and it makes sense when you actually dig into it, like from a psychological standpoint. Like the ability to be sympathetic, just like like sympathy versus physical capability, they're kind of like naturally. Like, in some ways, they kind of work together, but in other ways, they're kind of naturally at ends. Like, it's a very complex sort of dynamic that they have going together. So you can see how the project failed, because it's like the scientists were trying to kind of reconcile two things which can't be perfectly reconciled. And, you can see that, again, you can see that in X. Like, if anyone were able to perfect that formula, it would have been Dr. Light, because he was the most in tune, I think, with the need for fighting and for the need to be sympathetic. But he, and he made X, but X has that problem where he can't bring himself to totally commit. I mean, he will fight when he has to, but his sympathetic side can kind of get in the way. And as it should, like if he weren't like that, he might be this, he might be on the verge of being like this combat hungry Reploid, which Zero is kind of close to being. He's not like quite there, but Zero kind of like, is on that fine line, I think. But yeah, it's really interesting when you dig into the lore, like the Kernel/Iris project, and why that failed, and why you can see it failing, like when you compare it to like real life scenarios, and how, like people who don't have a sympathetic side, they end up being like usually absolute monsters. So, and naturally, like if you're too sympathetic, you're on the verge of being a complete wimp almost. Or just like not a wimp, but like maybe like too naive, But yeah, that kind of gets into a more complex like psychological debate almost. But yeah, it's interesting. Probably helps X's case that he was sealed away for testing, else you end up with Copy X became. Oh, that's another big thing, Blue Metal. I'm so glad you're touching on that, because that's another big side of the equation here. Dr. Light totally recognized that what he wanted to do with X of being like a perfectly like free will robot, he realized that needed proper testing, like ethical testing, which would take a long time. And you can see how why that was necessary at the end of the day, because X ended up being he had it all together at the end of the day. Like when he came out of his capsule, he had it all together thanks to the time that he spent sealed up. But you see that the other Reploids, which were cloned from X's DNA and which were not subjected to that same testing, they ended up going Maverick. And that's something that's very important to weigh into the equation here. All the Reploids were cloned from X's data. The only thing that they did not replicate from X's data was the ethical testing, was the training, like all that time spent to train their moral compass, so to speak, their moral code. Like Kane kind of rushed, like he kind of like low-key industrialized, like, he found out about X. And then it was like, oh, we got to make this a thing. Like he totally went into like the ultra American hustle mentality, where it's like, oh, I found this cool thing. We can totally industrialize this and change the world with this technology. And so he rushed it out the door in a way. and you know, because because the Reploids didn't get that testing, they were more susceptible to becoming Mavericks. So yeah, no, legit, Dr. Light training his AI was kind of like the the reason that X didn't go Maverick. But yeah, it's really interesting when you get into it. X lore runs so deep, and I think it's fascinating to just go into and explore from not just like a storytelling perspective, but also like from a psychological perspective, and like seeing how that works into, you know, and because you can see like comparisons to what we do, and like even it's also really interesting like going into actual AI, the AI era, and like explore, like seeing what's happening with AI now and how it goes pretty awry. Like it gets pretty wacky when it hasn't been properly trained, and you know, like AI is just naturally a very divisive subject. But if you can like take the, I dare say, like morally bad implications out of the equation, like, and if you just explored it from like a psychological perspective, it gets really interesting, I think. Because I think that is going to be, I think that is going to weigh more and more into the equation as we get further into AI technology and whatnot. Like, I think there will come a point where we really have to weigh the importance of, you know, if AI does become like an absolute necessity later on, we have to weigh the absolute importance of training that AI and making sure it is absolutely at the peak of its, you know, quasi-sentience before we bring it out into the world and into, you know, exposing like the average human being to it. Because the last thing we want is to expose normal people to trouble. I mean, God knows that in every age, the first people to be, you know, to be harmed, you know, in like the grand problems of the world are the little people. So you don't want that happening. You don't want the little people to be the first people to suffer at the hands of this newfangled technology, which has not been trained properly. So yeah, it's very, I love getting into this stuff. I think it's very, it's eternally relevant, you know, and it gets more and more relevant as we, you know, develop more competent technology that's kind of borderline thinking, but, you know, and then we have to get into the like discussion about what it really means to think, you know, like we get into the whole, you know, self-conscious, you know, the whole self-conscious discussion, like what that constitutes in the grand scheme of things. But that's a whole realm of physics, which I'm not even minutely prepared to address. But yeah, but it's cool in Mega Man. X-Lore is definitely pretty cool when you think about it. Yeah, it absolutely is. I appreciate it for getting like really nitty gritty. A lot of it I think is like fans maybe like digging too deep into it, like maybe like making a bit too much out of it, and like peering it, you know, going into places which were never really intended to be explored. But I think it is still cool to discuss it and, you know, kind of try to explore what is there, make sense out of it. And I think that, you know, at any rate, I think one of the main appeals and what, you know, a big thing that Inafune and everyone who made X was going for when they first made the first game was, you know, establishing a complexer world from classic Mega Man, you know, a deeper lore, a more complex lore, a lore which gets more into the inner workings of the human mind and what it means to translate that to an actual machine, to an actual artificial intelligence. Classic Mega Man kind of, it didn't do that a lot. Like you had robots which were, you know, kind of thought for themselves in a different way. They kind of had their own like quasi free will, or I mean, at least according to their own like shallower code versus X, but they never really dealt into those deeper questions. At least not for the most part. I think like You know, like in Mega Man: The Power Fighters, you have these cutscenes with Proto Man, and he's questioning whether he wants to switch over his code, even if it means that you know, because like his dilemma is switching from his faulty core over to a new core, and that would involve changing his whole personality. So that's like his dilemma. He doesn't know whether he wants a new personality, even if it will make his code perfect to where, you know, he's not like suffering anymore, as he apparently does in his current life. But then you get into like Mega Man 9, and like you find out the robots have like expiration dates, and that kind of works into like the mortality you know, subject. And that's a different realm, I think, a very complex like lore that the series explores. But I don't think Classic gets anywhere near as complex as X does, with its like identity crises that all the Reploids go through, most especially X. But I think it's all the main characters kind of deal with their own struggles. Like Zero has a different set of struggles too, and that's the other thing I appreciate. Like, I feel like the different identity crises that the characters do have, they're all so unique. They're all so different. They all kind of apply to different scenarios, and they're all like so totally dependent on the characters' experiences, and their identities, like what they were made for. And also versus like what they want to do, like what they were made for versus what they want to do with their own Reploid free will. I think it's a powerful lesson, honestly, in its own right. Oh, uh-oh, he did it. He did it. I got beamed, double beamed. Don't do that. Uh-oh, I'm gonna be beamed again. Oh, okay, well, I didn't get double beamed anyway. Nice. The G to the G's. Good, I didn't want to use a sub-tank there. I don't even know if I had one, though. Oh, the immortal cutscene. Iris!
Iris!
Zero,
Hang in there, Iris.
please, stay away from Repliforce. Let's live together.
What is that emote? I love that.
Iris, there's no world just for Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes,
It's only a fantasy.
I know, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist with you.
Iris! 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 Ah!
I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh.
This isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
I'm not gonna laugh. I'm just going to very inaudibly chuckle. No, I remember actually. I mean, the first time I saw that cutscene, it legit did. It did get me. You know, because you know when you're a kid, you don't really think much about that stuff. You kind of just take it how it is, and you know, just roll with it. And I am glad I was able to just roll with it at the time. Because I do want to take these games seriously. And I don't want to be like the unfortunate recipient of a bad impression that's given to me by bad voice acting. Also, what was in that pit? We're going to find out, actually. I was at 0 lives anyway. Okay. Is there any way to not get hit by this guy, actually? Yeah, okay, fine. Do your thing. You were hired to do that. I'm not going to deprive you of your absolute purpose in life, however sad it is. I mean, he just rolls back and forth. Like, that's got to be a pretty sad existence, honestly. What? Are there 2 paths here? What is going on? There's got to be branching paths, right? Oh, pits. Whoa. Oh, okay. Cool. See, I feel like by that same logic, this should have been a pit too. This game has a weird way of transitioning downward. It's like it keeps you guessing as to whether it's a pit to the very last second. I just do this. Cool. What the dash was made for, baby. Oh, is this a flight armor? Can I fly in this? I feel like I can do something. Actually, I don't like this for now. I just want the Hells, man. How do you use this, actually? If you guys would just stop so I can learn the ropes with this armor for a hot minute. Okay. Hover like that. Gotcha. Think of all the cool things I could have done with this armor if I didn't take all this damage right now. You know what? We don't need it. I like my mobility. This is another instance. This is like the third instance, actually, where I've encountered a max life, and I do not have max life to it. That happened. Well, maybe I have another chance at that. See, I wanted to fill up my life just enough. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I could have used the sub-tank and then just... Okay. I am quite clearly not used to this game. Can you... Guys, please, you're Mega Man X6ing me right now. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna skip that. Grab this. Did not refill my life, but maybe it's not that big of a deal. Come on. I'm being X6'd so hard here. Oop! Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay, good. Knockback is a beast in this game. Holy crap. Okay, now I can do the thing. It uses a whole sub-tank? What the heck? Okay, fine. Okay, so that was a path upward. You know what? I maybe should have taken that path. I feel like it was a lot. It might have been easier than what I just did there. Oh, does he... Okay, is this the perfect line? You can either do one of two lines, maybe three. There's one line in particular which is my absolute favorite, and yeah, I would die on a hill, honestly, to hear it being said right now. It's the no choice line. It better be the no choice line.
It was our destiny to...
Nope, it's not the no choice line. Dang it. Okay, what are you doing, man? Can I actually get around this? Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna try to do a thing. That was good damage anyway. Ooh. You only hear my voice? Wait, you can't hear the game? What? What? Testing, testing. Huh, that's funny. It's coming up on OBS. Well, I'll turn it up then. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what, man? Thank you for bringing that up, Blue. I'm just now remembering. Yeah, I'm just now remembering that I turned the volume down in Audio Mixer, and I also had it turned down in OBS. I do that when I have someone else on the voice call. I had Magnus on the call last time, so I adjusted the audio to accommodate him, but I forgot to change it back. But I changed it back now, so thank you, Blue. Magnus was here earlier, Veronius was here earlier, Kino was here earlier. None of them mentioned that. So I have a renewed distrust in all those individuals, and now you are my best friend, because I distrust them now, because they should have told me that when they were here. Not over yet. No, I got knocked back, dang it. Mega Chad. This boss is actually ridiculously easy if you get down your saber cancel as well. If you do this well, and I'm terrible at it. It's very rhythmic. Ideally, it'll be just a constant single slash, but I'm terrible at it. But if you're good at it, this fight goes so quick.
Show me your true power.
Well, I gave him 2 chances to do the line. He messed up both of them. So this guy is also not my friend today. No. Okay, you know what? Just do this. Okay, well, good enough. Does that actually damage me, really? Okay, you know what? I don't want to use Sub-Tank, though. He's an easy boss. So stubborn with the Sub-Tanks, man. Okay, he's giving me another chance, but I might die. I'm probably gonna die. Okay, well, that's the last way I expected to die. I didn't know the front of that fist actually damaged me. 0 lives. Okay, it's gonna come between this and the Sub-Tank, I guess. I want to pull off the quick kill, though, dang it.
My fate is sealed.
He did it!
I have no choice.
He did the line! Okay, no, that was worth it. That was worth the 3 deaths. I have no choice. Oh, I love that crap so much. He did the line. I had a chance there, and I totally flubbed it. Could you give me another chance, man? What you doing? What you doing, bud? Is he? Okay. He's just cruising. He's taking an old general stroll. Not to be confused with a specific stroll. Just a general one. Okay. How did that not work? Okay, fine. We're just spamming then. Or dying? Wait, I thought I had a full Sub-Tank. Where'd that go? Did I use it? Well, I'm confused. Well, now I think I'm dead. It's a weird place to shoot that. I'm dead. No? Okay. Well, I didn't expect to... Okay, well, that happened. Where do I continue from, I dare say? Oh. Shoot. I gotta go through that whole storm area again. Like, large messes of enemies coming at me, all in groups. Okay, well, that's not terrible. But really? General? Okay, let's see what this place has in store for me. I feel like the main hazard about this place is just the... Yeah, it's the sheer amount of spikes. But hopefully not as many enemies, so... Platforming I think I can deal with, but not absolutely ridiculously large death lasers. Hello? Okay. Hey, I'll take it. How does that feel? Yeah, it doesn't do squat for my Sub-Tank if I pick it up with health. Still a lot shorter of a route, though, so I'm grateful for that. Maybe he'll give us a line again. It's worth hearing twice. My fate is sealed. I have no choice.
Show me your true power.
Nah. Why should I show you my true power when you're not showing me your true power of saying the line? Dang it. I wish I could duck. Hello? Excuse me? Why are my slashes not registering? What the heck?
Get ready.
That's dumb. Okay. Oh,
Show me your true power.
show me your true power. Maybe I'll get a sneaky hit off here. Nope. No sneaky hits today. Ah, he's cruising. Let's do this. Ooh. Look gross. Let's see. Ew.
Get ready.
I do this. Nope. Trying to cheese it.
Get ready.
The cheese is not being made.
Get ready.
Get ready. Fire the fist, man. Really? Okay, he's just cruising today. I wonder if the fists do damage. No, okay, they don't. I might be able to hit his head when he does that. Wow, he's just floating all over the place. Oh, I can! Look at that! Wait, what? Oh, I must have hit his jets. Like the exhaust. Wow, he's giving me a really terrible pattern. Speedrunners would be crying at this pattern. Oh, I don't think I'm prepared to go. Pattern is so bad. Dude, you have fists. Use them. Okay, he forgot he has fist. I know, he's just floating there, menacingly. No, dude, like, straight up, speedrunners would be crying at this pattern. They rely exclusively on him to fire his fists, and if he doesn't fire his fists, like, this fight takes forever. You can still hit him, but you can't do optimal damage when he does that. Okay, there we go. Fine a frickin' Lee.
It's not over yet.
Please, please, my gosh. Okay, you know what? That itsy bitsy bit of a sub tank, we can use that. Because he has itsy bitsy little bits of health left. Okay, he's gonna float here menacingly now, isn't he? Yeah? Yeah, you're down. Whew, that was ridiculous. he didn't even care, man. He was just taking his afternoon stroll there. Okay, I think this is the last stage. Or is there a boss rush before the last stage? Or are those the same stage? I don't know, I can't remember. We got a cutscene before that, though. Another timeless one. Oh, finally I could fill up one of those bad boys, right? Wait, why is that not filling up? Have I forgotten how sub-tanks work? Wait, do sub-tanks not fill up fully when you just get a full heal like that? Really? That's strange. I cannot adjust to that. It's so weird. Oh, nice try. Oh, almost got me there. Now we wait. Or not. Oh, I actually can damage him. Okay, never mind. There we go. Let me turn up this volume a little more. Actually, never mind. I gotta go into Volume Mixer to do that. Too much work. These things never fill up. What was the point of getting both sub tanks if I can't even fill them both up? I'm just now remembering, though. Frost Walrus's stage at the very beginning has a bunch of health capsules. That's probably where... Yeah, I remember going there to refill up my sub tanks back in the day. But it's too late now. What do you think this game would be like if Cyber Peacock actually tried? Oh. Yep. Oh, he didn't try there. He almost tried. At least with one attack. Peacock was really difficult as a kid until you found his weakness. I don't even remember fighting him without the weakness back then. Because I think then I had recourse to guides. And I never hesitated to use guides with Mega Man games as a kid. Like, I would always look up the weaknesses to figure out which bosses to do first. I was kind of letting guides carry me for a large part of it. But, you know, retro games, I was kind of, yeah, I mean, this game was hard enough for me as a kid. I needed all the help I could get. I remember, like, the initial first boss in particular was so hard for me. And, like, traditionally, you know, in most Mega Man games, like, the first boss is going to be the hardest boss in the game because you don't have any weaknesses then. And then after you get the weaknesses, it's like, you know, you find out this weakness is weak to that boss and whatnot, and then everything kind of falls into place. But with X-Force, with X-Force specifically, I remember having a really hard time with the beginning of the game, just trying to beat even one boss without a weakness. It was just really hard. And I started at 0-2, which, you know, that he's, I think he's traditionally harder to fight with the bosses. The stages are kind of easier, I think, but the bosses themselves tend to be on the harder side, like, as compared to X. What do I do for this guy? I could try saber canceling him. With a bigger health bar, it might do something. Oh, wait, just slew. Oh, wait, what's that? Ouch. Oh. Dude, I will never not be thrown off by the fact that a dash jump does not let me do a double jump. Oh, okay, well, that's not how I intended to go, but... Hey, at least I didn't give the victory to the boss! I'll take it to lava, dang it. Maybe I should just say screw the saber canceling. That's not really doing anything for me. It was okay for general. But I quite obviously do not have that strat down, so maybe I shouldn't be doing it. Ouch. Hadouken! Hadouken! He's doing a lot more damage than I'm doing to him. Gotta love it. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, that's a better strat. And that's a better strat, alright. Until he does that. In which case, I don't know what to do. He's Hadoukening me. Okay, maybe we got this. He got hoo-ha-hooed! He didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming. Didn't see who did that to him. He looked behind and he looked behind him and he was like, hoo-ha, who did that to me? Oh, this guy's kind of tricky too, isn't he? I mean, I got his weakness, and that's kind of nice. But in total, it only does half his health. Good hit. Good stuff. The sub-tank's doing, I'm wondering. I feel like I never quite got this guy down either. Any boss without a weakness, I'm like, what do I do with this guy? Okay, well, half a sub-tank. Not to worry, at least we're driving half a sub-tank. Whoa, okay. Yeah. Okay, now we can do stuff. Finally. If only he would stay down there longer. Good stuff. You love to see it. Doesn't stay down there nearly as long as I want him to, but it's enough when he does. Where are we going? Only one left? 3 left? Dang. Went a lot slower than I thought. Oh, that's right. Upward stab. This attack of his is so funny to me. It's like, what is he even doing? He's just like sliding down on his haunches. It's like somehow he sees that as an effective attack. But he looks so goofy when he's doing it. Good stuff. Just realized I have 2 lives. Hope that's enough to get me by. Oh, too soon. That's a lot of damage, dang. Oh, terrible timing. Good stuff. Moving the heck on. Oh, I should have got the... Forgot about the health capsule. That's important, not just for my own health, but also for the sub-tank. Should not have forgotten that. Oh, this is the worst boss to forget that with, too. Ouch. Yo, Sanchu! Hey, congrats on another 0-4 run done today. I was lurking for a bit of that. Another one for the road. Another one for the collection. Good stuff, man. Whoa. Ouch. Oh, I can damage those? Go figure. Do not think about it. How much does this do? Does this do anything? Why do I even have that if it's not doing a darn thing? Uh-oh, I'm dead. Or not, I guess. I'm almost dead. Okay, now I'm dead. This is not very promising for the road ahead, but we'll see. Played this game before, but so much trouble with beating it. Oh, X4 you mean? Really? What character? Did you try both characters? I'm actually quite surprised how well I'm doing, all things considered, because I haven't touched this game in eons. But I used to have a hard time with it for sure. Like when I was a kid, this would just plague me in many ways. Even when I was using guides. Oh, a very sneaky little jump there, bud. What's this? Oh, you wish. Oh, 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 oh. Nice try. He did it. There we go. Okay, one life. I think you get a continue point after this, though. So that's good news. Oh, particularly the final boss. Oh, okay, I get that. I mean, that whole boss has like 3 forms. So it's really difficult. Yeah, no, I get that, man. This does not look like a continue point. Does not look like a continue point at all. Sigma, so it was you. Oh, this translation is so botched. Allow me to remind you that I was the leader of the Maverick Hunters. Here we go, guys.
Our current situation.
Another legendary clip.
Commander!
Where's that red maverick that wiped out Garma's unit?
Inside. He's inside that door.
You may leave now. I'll take care of this personally.
By yourself, Commander?
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
Look, it's Commander Sigma. Incredible. Now I'm certain there's no one who's a match for the Commander. What?
Take that Red Maverick to the repair center and call Dr. Kane. I wish to have that Maverick studied.
Commander, are you okay?
Silence!
Dang, that's a really legendary cutscene. Absolutely legendary. Like, dude, I was not expecting that at all when I first saw that. Like, it blew me away. Like that clip blew me away when I was a kid. Just like all the fighting that went on there. Like, such a dynamic and epic fight, honestly. Yeah, and what's going on behind the scenes there, like lore-wise, is also just super fascinating. Like, I mean, to see like the raw power of Zero, you know, is really crazy, honestly. And apparently, like what went on there with the W activating on his forehead, that was apparently when the virus kind of left him. Either entered in or I think it left. Yeah, it's apparently when it left him. Interestingly enough. And I remember getting into talking with Catholics about this during our collab. I was asking him, well, okay, so what do you think, where do you think the Maverick virus even came from originally, like, to begin with? And he said that he read it came from a computer in that lab where Zero was discovered. And I thought it came from Zero himself, actually. Like, I thought the virus was, like, just pre-installed into Zero, and that's, like, yeah, that was its origin and source. But apparently there was a computer that it came from in the lab, and that was apparently what kind of infected Sigma and Zero by extension. But yeah, really interesting. Apparently the way that the Sigma virus works is that it reverses the code of the Reploid. So Zero wasn't affected by it, and somehow it even like neutralized him to where like he can control himself better. Like he can control his frantic raging better somehow. I don't know the nitty-gritties behind it all, but yeah, it's really cool stuff when you deep dive into it. But yeah, just seeing like Zero there, I mean, he's pretty much Omega there. Like that primal rage that he exhibits in that fight. It's like that's legit Omega that I see in him in that scene. You know, like that's he's channeling Wario Misionai energy right there. He's channeling the Messiah energy. But it's really cool. I only think that well, I don't know, I'm inclined to say that he should have been like Dark Zero, like what he's like how he looks right now. I feel like he should have looked like that during that fight. But it would make sense if you know, like, I mean, Dr. Wily obviously built him as a red Reploid, so I guess it makes sense. But like to characterize his
Prepare to become space
legendary lines. Okay, but his weaknesses shouldn't be too big of a deal. The second form is what I'm worried most about. Okay, he's not getting stunned by that. That's worrisome. I want to hit him the third time too, but I don't know if it's safe. Okay, Are you ready for round 2? I don't think I am, honestly. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, I just fought you. What do you mean you've been waiting for me? How far does this go? Okay, easy enough. Oh, I forgot about the energy beams. And then those. That's rough, man. And they come around the second time, too? That's crap, yo. Ouch. Not the 3 hits. And then they're gonna come back around. Ooh, it's sneaky. I really wish I could hit him during this. It's just not safe. Okay, well, I tried anyway. To my unfortunate passing. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. 0 lives, let's go! Okay, full sub-tank. At least one full sub-tank then. Which I'm still hesitant to use, because I'm not going to be able to recharge it immediately upon game overing.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Is it really, though? Yeah, this might take me a while. Oh, also, I'm stupid. Here we go again. Oh, only got one who. I really don't like those. Maybe I can adjust my jumps to both dodge and hit him. Actually, that's kind of working out. Or not. Until they came around the second time and screwed me over. I'm going to try to adjust my jumps so I can both hit him and dodge the electricity. But those, the boomerangs are the problem, man. I think it is over 0. Really? Oh, come on, man. Where does it set me? Okay, it sets me before the final boss. That's not that bad. It's not before the boss rush anyway. I can deal with that. That's really merciful, honestly, for a Mega Man game. Like, holy crap, to set you right before the final boss on a game over. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Your final journey.
Honestly, it's kind of obscenely generous. Oh, Gedge. That's insane damage. Holy crap. There. Yeah. There. Nope, but let's do it anyway. I want to get at least one hoo-ha hoo off. Yeah, I did. Good. That does nothing, though. Holy Macintosh computer. Also, that's probably the worst place for the spawn, maybe? I need to get rid of those. I need to find a way to get rid of those. Is it just straight up not gonna do anything? Yep. Ouch. We're dead. Huh. Boomerangs, man. Gotta love them. Are we? Okay, well... With enough retries, we'll eventually fill up that second sub-tank. And then maybe this'll get done? It's fine, I got time.
Tremble with terror. you are finished.
Oh, wrong. Round 2. Oops. Yeah, I need a better strategy for this. This is not cutting it. And maybe I'll just stand on the far side. How did I not dash? Also, ouch. This fight's ridiculous, honestly. Hardest fight. We're dead. Oh, this is fantastic. Give you 10 guesses how that's gonna turn out.
Tremble with terror, you are finished.
Uh-oh, wrong direction. Hope I'm not too close. Okay, good. Not that it does a whole lot of damage anyway, but you know. Ouch. This is a loss situation. You are way too big, my friend. Oh crap, really? Ouch. I love how much damage those do. Ouch. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He is aiming that thing in all the perfect directions, and I kind of respect him for it, but it also kind of stinks. Where are the sub-tanks at? Okay, well, getting that second one up there.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Let me try the ice stab. That might do more damage, actually, on the second form. I think I recall seeing speedrunners do that. I'm gonna try the ice stab. I mean, maybe. Maybe not that. I think it's just rapidly escalating my chances of death. Oh, so that's a terrible idea. Up, right into this hitbox. Yeah, it's such a deadly combo. That is insane.
Tremble with terror, you are finished.
Oh, that was stupid of me. Sacrificing a very precious hit. Oh, also forgetting I have to go this way. Oh, okay. You know, this is just over. Let me just suicide this. Okay, will I tank that death? I'm going to look in to see if this guy has a weakness. But I just straight up can't remember. Okay, apparently he's weak to thunder, which I certainly wouldn't have thought. Okay. Well, we will keep plugging at it then. Let's see.
Tremble with terror, you are finished.
Too soon. Oh, I got hit twice, huh? That's great. Oh, I'm gonna get hit 3 hits. Ooh, dear. You know what? Let's continue on just for the memes. Just because it's funny. I'm getting hit again. Wouldn't it be just hilarious if I actually conquered the second form after getting all my hits with first form Sigma? I think that would be funny. And sometimes it's worth doing just for the comedy value. Like, this is quite clearly not the run, but there's always the possibility it could be the run, and the absolute humor of a possibility like that keeps you going. What are you doing? How long is this going to go on for? Wait, I think we actually might have a strat. But he's not using his thing. Oh, lasers, wonderful. Your hitbox is very big, sir. Haha, this was the run. I got I got a crap load of hits from the first form. Like I said, sometimes it's worth doing just for the comedy. Cause see, now I'm laughing. Yo, what the hell? That's nice. Oh, this guy is not worth laughing at, though.
Tremble with terror, you are finished.
What does that do again? Wait, is there any place I can stand? Ooh, the spikes. What's this do? The end. Ooh. Ouch, that hurt. This is so slow. Oh, he ate me. Nom nom. I hope it tasted good. Okay, well, we know the strat now. That's good. I could have used a sub-tank there, but... yeah, I didn't have the second one full.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
I love Sigma's voice. It has a bit of that Saturday morning cartoon vibe going for it, and I think that suits him. Okay, getting prepared. He's gonna do the slash attack now. Slash attack. Last hit. Good stuff. Round 2. Are you kidding? Why didn't you dash? I'll do that then. Don't shoot me with the eye beams. Oh, and well, his stupid bald head gets me then. How am I not hitting him? Good combo. Okay. Get that off. Stupid eye beams come in. Dash. Got a few sneaky hits. Oh, this is the run, man. This is the run. And that health capsule down below will also help that. At least let me do a downward stab.
Are you ready for your final journey?
Final journey, boys. Uh-oh. That was kinda dumb. That is insane damage, that is offensive damage, and that is obscene damage. Also, it's damaging. Uh-oh. Okay, fine. Easy. Or it would have been easy if I remembered that it extended that far. The end. Are you kidding me? Those spikes? Really? Sub-tank sounds like a good idea. I hope that was a good idea. Ouch. Okay, he's at half health, that's good. Oh, I'm not messing this up again. This is like the easiest one you can ask for. What does this do again? Ah, that's right. I can dash under it? Really? That did not look like it was possible. What are you gonna do? Nope, 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 nope. I say no to every single thing about that. We're good. Okay. We are so in business now. So in business. Uh-oh. Too soon. Sub-tank sounds like a really good idea. Oh, this is Trixie Precious. Easy. Heck yeah. Happy 29th birthday, Mega Man X4. That is GG's. Yeah! G to the G's. And Zero gets his very... or no, not yet. I was gonna say Zero gets his cutscene, but not yet. And that's right, General comes in. It's so amusing to me. Like, this game introduced so many new characters to the Mega Man X lore, the Mega Man X series, and all of them are dead by the end of this game. It's kind of crazy. Okay. Zero's most emotional cutscene ever. Now, this is actually kind of a vibe. I do love all of these cutscenes. I'm so glad this game had them. They're so cool. This is neat too. Like, dude, we get to see his roots.
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all. Iris!
Please stop, brother! Zero.
Iris, did we Reploids all turn out to be Mavericks after all?
070. Then we get this really peaceful sounding credits theme. I think this is also a vocal track in Japanese. But it is kind of strange how, like, peaceful it is. Because it kind of follows a lot of tragedy that happened on board that secret weapon. Yeah. Sorry, just looking for a raid target. I think we have one. Take care of that in a second, but I do want to wait these out. You always gotta take time to watch the credits, because it's a legit reward. Aw, don't mention it, game. Every time I go through the credits, or a credit sequence for a Mega Man X game that ends with "Thank you for playing," I think back to dude, in Mega Man X7. In X7, they have one of those as well, where they thank the player for playing. But if you look closely, something is not quite right with how they thank the player in that sequence. If you look closely, you'll realize that it doesn't say, oh wait, no, this is kind of important. The battle has ended, but for some reason, Zero's memories of the past continue to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it is his duty to go after those Mavericks, and at the same time, he knows that it is his destiny to defeat his friend one day. 2 different people, 2 different fates. In the future, Zero's decision will lead 2 great hunters to tragedy. The future is coming. Yeah. That's the nature of the future, that it eventually comes. I was going to say... What was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you notice, if you look closely at the ending sequence, like where Mega Man X7 thanks the player at the end of the credits, you'll notice something is not quite right. If you look closely, it does not say, in fact, thank you for playing. It says, thanks for your playing. And I love that. I love that. Like the game, it can't even get the ending thank you right. You know, the game is so messed up on so many levels that it can't even get that right. Like it even mistranslates the thank you the classic thank you for playing into the thanks for your playing. It's hilarious. I remember the first time Josh saw that, he crashed out, man. Like he was done with that game as it was. He thought the game could screw him over no more at the end there, like when he got to the credits. But surprise, surprise, it did screw him over one last time by insulting his intelligence in that thank you screen. It was hilarious. Oh, good stuff. Okay. We are just about wrapped up here, though. So, I am going to look for a raid target. Oh, dude. Raiding is so fun. Love being able to share the love. Especially if I can share the love. Gotta love it. Mark 4. Okay, I am going to raid Killua Sugoi. Kind of a new friend I made on here. But yeah, pretty cool peep. She's playing Silent Hill right now. An absolute classic, just like Mega Man X4 in its own right. So I am going to do that. Put the name over here. It's a bit of a harder name to spell out, not gonna lie. Oh, actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let this play out for a second because I love this X music. Oh, that's a good soundtrack. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of inclined to play through that intro with X as a very, very, very last thing. Because that's a good intro. I love that song so much. When that song comes on my MP3 player during a workout, I go into full gear. I go into next gear. I go into the double gear system, even you could say. Okay, actually, yeah, we're gonna mess around in the intro for X. Doesn't X have a thing himself, or like an extra armor of some sort? I want to look that up real quick. Form, armor. Highlight X, press the circle button twice, press left 6 times, hold L and R together. Dang, that's a lot more involved. That's a lot more involved than what you do with Zero. Holy crap. There's a lot more going on here than what Zero demands. Okay, let's do it though. Highlight X, press the circle button twice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, and then press start. Hope that worked. Yeah, let's watch this too. I actually don't think we watched this on the first go. I think I skipped this by mistake.
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
You are dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
Well, actually, you know what? I'm just now remembering. I think that cutscene is exclusive to X. Like, I don't think it shows up in Zero's story. Yeah, that's right. Zero's story has his backstory. Yeah, the flashback. I mean. Oh, I don't got the armor. Like, where's the armor? Does it come later on? I guess I did something wrong. Oh, until the intro stage begins? Oh, okay. Dang, okay, I just let go of them before that, but okay. That's what I gotta do. Oh, wait. You will know it works because X's armor color changes to purple. It kind of was, wasn't it? It did have kind of a purplish tint to it. I think I actually did have it right there, but I flubbed it. Classic. Okay. Let's try it again then. One more time. We got nothing but time to kill here, so hey. Okay, try this again. And it says hold L1 and R2 until the intro stage begins. So let's just do that.
Ready.
Okay, yeah, he's kind of a purplish tint. I think it worked. Okay, this is just a vibe. Wait, why is he... Uh-oh. My controller's busted. Okay. Yeah, controller's just dead here. Come on, reconnect. Reconnect. This is embarrassing. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, a little too late. Well, that was fun. Yeah. I was hoping to, like, really immerse myself in this really heroic vibe that X has got going for him, but then my controller malfunctioned, and he starts getting hit constantly, and it doesn't have as much of a heroic vibe anymore, not gonna lie. That kind of all blew up in my face. It didn't achieve what I wanted it to accomplish. Oh well. It's still a vibe. I'd love to know the reason why X kind of sounds like Mickey Mouse when thing jumps. It's a really high-pitched, sort of like, I don't know, just sounds like Mickey Mouse. Dodge around this. We can. Half health, but should still be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna take out this boss and then call it quits for today. Whoa, where did that come from? Time to get serious. There we go. Just in the nick of time. Yeah, we're done there. That was good. I did that just for the vibe. X's... I can skip that. I watched that already. X's opening song is so good. I think it's like... Man, in the top 3 of X songs for me. It might be my actual favorite. It might be my actual favorite X song in the series. Okay, I think... Yeah. Let's just... let's just call it there for today. I'm going to initiate a raid now. Okay, I'm going to be raiding Killua Sugoi. And, yeah, hope you guys enjoy Lost Planet, because that's what she's playing. But, okay, that'll pretty much wrap things up here. Pressing that button now. And, yeah, guys, thank you again for tuning in. Always a pleasure. And I will catch you around the block. We'll see what we do next. Oh, wait. The target channel has disabled raids? What? Wait, what's going on there? Killua, what are you doing to me? Why do you have raids disabled? What the heck, man? Hold on. I want to find out why this is happening. Let me turn this off. Wait. Okay, I just muted the audio. Because I am on Killua's stream right now, and I'm legit asking her, what the heck, man? Why do you have raids disabled? That is not cool. I want to direct people to your channel, and you just block it like that? Come on, that is not cool. Hang on. I'll be back with you guys in a second. She's saying that she doesn't know how to enable them. What the heck? Okay. So I got clarification. Apparently, she has raids disabled because she doesn't know how to enable them. I trust that she'll figure that out eventually. But for now, yeah, I'm gonna raid someone else. I think Risen. I don't know how long he's gonna be streaming. He's been streaming a long time already, but I trust he's gonna be streaming for a while yet. If not, he'll direct you elsewhere, and I trust his ability to do that. But yeah. Direct you to Risen then. Risen is playing Mega Man Star Force right now. And that's pretty cool too. So, let's see if that works. Raid! Yeah, that worked. Alright, fam, thank you for tuning in again. I'll see you around the block. Until next time, legends never die. See ya, fam. Take care.